Good morning, guys. This is Crystal Clear Tarot. I'm going to do a reading for Earth signs today. Earth signs, look at this. Wow, people, look. I had just started a video on you guys and got halfway. The worst thing, I am at work doing this. I will put out more videos really quickly back to back, but I am at work. So it's kind of slowing me down, and then my client come in. I had to cut the video off, guys. But I'm going to redo it again. So it was looking pretty great. But let's see what's happening. So I told Spirit, let's do a fresh one. So I'm Crystal Clear Tarot. Yes, I'm just starting my page. I've been doing tarot a very long time. I hadn't been much to come on social media, but I do tarot every day. So I'm kind of, coming on social media because I see a lot of people on there. And I pick up a lot of energy, guys. I do energy work. I'm a Reiki master, healer, spiritual healer. I teach too, Reiki. Yes, I am. I hate to say that word. I know you'll find me saying that on my videos or seer, whatever you want to call it. But I pick up on energy here as well. But this is my passion. I hid my passion a very long time. But yet I was doing my passion because of who I was and religion factors and everything. But I felt unfulfilled. I felt that it was more to life, or it was more to me than that, and I always felt that I belong. This is what I supposed to do, so I would dip in, dip out, but I always help people, guys. So this is what I'm on here to do, to help you guys. I'm going to give you the crystal clear readings that I possibly can. I mean, I do this off this net, and and I help a lot of people in my life. So I just want to give you clarity. So if you book me for a reading, the whole month of April is $10. And if the first 25 that book me for a reading will get their reading, $10 plus you get 10 days access to Crystal Clear for 10 days. Because I want to go deeper. I know that's not a lot of money, guys, but I am on it here because this is, like I said, a passion, and I love helping people because there's a lot of hurting people in the world that need some advice, that need some help, that need spiritual healing. So my doors are open and available to you. I'm also opening up my business and doing what I do, doing my Reiki practice and, of course, tarot. Yes, once I liberated myself, I feel free. I honestly do. Once I awaken, God. But enough of me. I just want to give you a little headline. I've shuffled these cards over and over and got the energy in them and prayed over them. So we're going to get what you're reading. I'm reading from the Radiant Rider Rate. Wait, goodness, come on. My voice and energy. Oracle cards, very good cards. I love these two. I have other decks, but I just love these cards here. And I said I was going to pick up on the reading, and I just want to pull this card here because it kind of go back to where I was reading before. Here, someone here is trying to make a decision. And it was two decisions. I seen this like two different people or different set of people had different issues because I'm not only reading for one group, one person, but different. So someone is trying to, they were juggling with the Two of Pentacles here. That's what I had. I'm just kind of just trying to come back to where we was. I know it's missing here, but it's okay. But someone is juggling with, I feel, some kind of job that you're trying to get off the ground, something you're trying to create, and then others of you, finances, and then the foundation, some kind of love decision here. But I feel like it has something to do with some job, love, or something that you've been dealing with even in the past here. that you're trying to recreate or trying to uh, resurrect. Or and I feel, see, when I went to Pentacles here, and this is just dealing with earth signs. See how it's falling here? This earth sign. These are your cards here. Someone is holding tight here. So someone is holding tight to finances. And I feel like someone is closing themselves off here. Something emotional, something holding and blocking something out here. Uh, I really feel like it's dealing with some type of relationship, but then I feel business wise as well with this here. Someone's trying to get something up off the ground here. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is I call my beginnings card. Something you've been trying to grow, get off the ground, and I really feel I pick up on energy. I really feel that it has something to do with the affairs of the heart, and then some other uh, of you, it have to do with something you've been trying to create, to work on. It could be business matters or getting your own business together or something. And I do feel like it's something of your foundation. It could be the marriage. It could be your finances. Someone is holding tight to something here. And I really feel some of you, you're dealing with financials, but something is not getting up off the ground. Something that I feel some seed that you've been planting or something that you've been growing and something you've been trying to manifest here, even with this job or this relationship or this foundation here, because this king is solid, working and standing in his pinnacles and just prosperous and growth and strong and powerful. But that's how I speak when it comes to a king, baby. But something here is, I feel, it's not getting up off the ground. I just keep feeling that something. Ugh. So we got Virgo here. Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with a fire sign here. And of course, your sign is here. So I see a lot of reflecting and going within. Because I feel like there's a time of reason and reflecting and trying to understand and getting understanding and getting knowledge. This person here is reflecting, going within spiritually, deep down in the inside. Look, okay, yeah, look, because someone is closing themselves off here. You could be dealing with financial here. And then again, I feel some of you are dealing with stability, home front. It could be in love, relationship as well, where you're closing yourself off here. But you're going within trying to figure things out. You're going deep here within, soul searching. But I feel like you really focus on your finances, and some of you are focused on love and this foundation, because see how he's standing on the foundation, money. He's standing on those pinnacles, balancing, holding tight, and thinking a lot as well. But I feel like he's kind of closed off because he can't figure out how to how to create something or how to move forward in something. So now this calls for you guys to go deep, whatever you're going through. And I really feel like it's something in the home front, financial, some kind of job, some kind of business you're trying to create here, and something you growing fresh from the ground, but something is just not growing to friction. Whatever seeds you plant in here, it's not. Ooh, okay. See, I don't make this up. I'm gonna keep these because shoot, I don't know what those other two, but see, Eight of Pentacles. So something you're working on here. You're working hard on something, but I feel like something you holding on tight. The finances is not coming in quick enough. And I also even feel like the foundation, something is going on in the foundation here. I feel you feel closed off here. And you're holding on tight to something here. I feel like money. You're holding on tight because something is just not working here. And I feel like something that you're trying to create, something, just a fresh start card for me. I call it fresh start. It's something you're trying to build up. It's growing, but it was growing, but something is stagnated here. And it's causing you to feel closed off and go isolate yourself. Well, you can say this with the hermit. Go within, go on, trot on somewhere else. Go in a corner if you have to do it. And go deep. There's some thinking here. Trying to come up with a solution is what I'm seeing here. Trying to figure out. But you're working on something, building something here. And there's a lot of reflection. Hangman, see? You're trying to think. Now, this is using that higher mind. Going, reflecting, going deep. Now, deep thinking, reflecting, using higher mind, incorporating this with mind, body, and spirit is what I'm seeing here. You're trying to come up with a plan here to make this thing work out. Now, it's, these was a lot of chords. Well, but I'm gonna take them because I just feel like, this was all for this reading, guys. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me out because that other reading was awesome here. So you got the Eight of Cups here. You want to walk away from something here that you've been working on. And I feel like you've been working on this and trying to grow it, trying to build it, trying to make it work. But you've been holding on to finances, but you feel closed off. You've been trying to work on the relationship. I feel some relationship that you've been trying to work on, but it's just something seemed not to be working. I feel like you could have walked away. Some of you could have walked away from something here in the past here that you're trying to work on, that you've been working on and trying to build upon, that something has not worked because it started growing at one time because it's blooming, but then now it's like I feel a stagnation here. So this is why you have to, and some of you don't want to walk away from something. I feel like you're trying to stay there and reflect on it. You hung, you stuck right now. You hung in the hangman and reflecting on how, I feel like because you're trying to create it, so you're working on it. You're not giving up on it, so you refuse to walk away here. Because I feel like some of you say, I'm going to stick this out and make it work. And that's a good way to think, to go to yourself and go deep and think, because it's there. Solutions is always there. When we move our mindset that our way of thinking that, well, because we don't see it come to friction, because we can't touch it, see it and feel it, that a lot of us want to walk away or walked away from it in the past. And some of us go within and think about this here and hang around. When you go within, this is what I like to see with these folks. When you go within and think about it, analyze it, go deep down. See that soul. I always talk about that soul and the emotion. It's deep. That's that inner thought, that intellect of a man. Is we got to soul search, go deep down in the inside, because that's where solutions lie. Reflect on it. Meditate. Do whatever you got to do. Seek spirit. Open your vessel, because we are spiritual. We are spiritual beings in these earthly vessels, this old fleshly body. Come on. So sometimes we have to reflect, seek spirit, meditate. And then when we do that, we have to move ourselves out the way and let spirit reveal itself to us. Now that's that higher self, that higher mind, when we're able to tune in with spirit. But we have to go deep down in the inside, because it's in the inside of the man is we find clarity here. So some of you going down in the inside. Some of you literally walked away in the past here. And some of you are refusing to walk away. You're reflecting and going in the inside. And then another sect of you, I feel like this has something to do with the whole home front here. I feel like that you've been working on it. You want to offer something here. Feel like you want to offer more love. You want to offer more finances. You want to offer more stability. But something is not working like you want it to, that you've been working on, growing, rooting. See how it's growing? Hey, it's planted. You've been praying for it to work, but it's in reverse here. And some of you want to offer more, more. So, but some of you feel like, this is some of you feel like you don't have the what it takes because you have the six of wands here. Just getting the victory over it. Whatever you've been going through, obstacles, whatever challenge you've been going through, being victorious. But some of you are not feeling victorious right now. This is some of you. You're not feeling victorious like you can do this. Like you can offer more. Like you can stabilize this family or bring things together here. But you've been holding tight to money because money could be lacking here. You guarding your heart here. It's affecting your emotion, your mind here. This is what I feel when it comes to the foundation, when it comes to money, because you're standing on the foundation. Girl, boy, yeah, I say that, but money, it holds up the foundation. If you ain't got it, you ain't got nothing. You can't really, child. Well, how you can survive with no money, but really, we shouldn't revolve around. But girl, ain't no other way to say it. You got to have money, so it's affecting the mind, the heart. So some of you are reflecting. Baby, some of you refuse to walk away here. So some of you are sticking there and working on it, even in the tough times, even when the things are low, even when you got to hold on tight to something, you standing strong. And that's what I like to see when you stand strong. Work when you have to hold tight to something. Keep moving. Don't walk away. That's right. Don't give up. Some of you walked away in the past. Don't do it. Don't give up. Reflect that stuff. You go deep down in the inside, because deep down in the inside is your solution. See, when you go deep down in the inside, see, you still got to reflect up. See, the root of the matter, you got to go to the root. And the root of the matter is going in the inside, going down. But then to bring that thing up, you got to reflect up. Seek those things above and not below. So when you start seeking spiritually, reflecting, using your higher mind, that's what we have to do. But some of us, literally just don't feel like they can do it. You walked away, you gave up. Even in this relationship, you don't feel like you can make this happen, that you're worthy. I feel unworthy for some. They don't feel like they're worthy to offer things, to give things here. This is the energy I'm feeling right now. But can I tell you, justice is going to be served. There is a higher in the divine. This is called the karmic justice. Even though when karmic come in, because God, we all done weave some karmic or something. When we think that when we say luck is not on our side, but when you go in the inside and reflect that thing, you go to the root of the matter. And when you reflect, bring that and seek spirit and bring that up. That's that conscious mind. That's when we got to go deep down in the inside and reflect. That's what the hangman do. Man, yeah, I'm stuck right now, but I'm stuck for a reason, because I'm going in the inside. I'm going deep when even if it's a little light in the inside. Sometimes it ain't no light in darkness, but I'm going down in the pit of my gut. What got me this way? What you throw it away? Did you see that camera? Just flicking like that, but I'm rolling this. I don't care. You're going to have a glitch, Taurus. Earth sign. Some Taurus is going through. Somebody, a Taurus going through. You trying to create something, but you feeling like you don't got enough for your family or something here, enough money. And you feel closed off. And you closing yourself off on the inside. And you ain't letting nobody know what's going on the outside. Yet you suffering in the inside and you reflecting on that thing. But I'm looking at somebody refusing to get give up and keep working on that. I don't care if this camera flicking, I'm putting it out there. You refuse to walk away, yeah. Some of you have walked away in the past, but you reflected on that and you stepping that game back up. That's what I like. Step that thing back up. Come on. Yeah. The high priestess. There is something hidden. But in this scenario, it's hidden because some of you not reflecting on what you need to put your mind on. There's something there. There's always solution. Use your intuition and use it wisely. Don't give up on a fight. I mean, it depends on the fight. But all our battles are won. Word in prayer. We got to be victorious. Reflect on that. Take your power back. Don't walk away. You're not defeated. No, you're not defeated. We are victorious. It's up to us to change how we think. How we think. If we have to stop and pause for a minute to recreate something that we have planted, even though we seen fruit growing, it started growing, but now it's stagnated. Go within. Go within. Seek spirit. Seek that little light. Whatever light you got. If you don't got light, go deep down because it's in the root of every man. And bring that light up. You hear me? Reflection. Reflection is all you need. There's always a solution. It's hidden. It's right there. This is why we should use our intuition. So some of you feel like you can't offer much or give much to this foundation, to this family, whatever this is. You holding on tight, but you closing yourself off. You're not letting no one know what you got going on. You know, this video tripping, and you know, I got to, let me pull from an energy thing, earth signs, but even though this video glitched, I'm getting my message across because this is a message I got to get to you today because this was in the energy field right now. Some of you are hung up in a contract. Could be a contract of marriage here. Contract. I want you to see that. I could believe it could be a job. Some of you might have a contract and a job that just not growing like you want. Someone here is working on your well page, is working on your business, and it's spiritual. It's very spiritual here. And you're hanging there. You're enlightening yourself. Some of you going within, baby, don't be defeated. Don't let this defeat you. When I wanted to walk away. Yeah. When I've been having this page, just been putting on because I was like, oh man, well no, I'm not a social media person. Don't let that defeat you. You defeat it. Because I'm putting them videos. I do tarot every day. I help people every day. But I'm not the person to get on here. But today I'm getting on here because spirit been in my spirit be like, hey, put that out. Put that. You got to tell somebody this. It's somebody out here going through some real life changes, guys. Just need a solution. Just need a word. Just need a breakthrough. That's what it's about. So some of you ain't contract. You feel like you can't give enough. It ain't enough to give because you're struggling. You holding tight to money. But you're feeling closed off. You hiding this shit. You know? But you don't have much to give, you think. I gotta hurry up with this thing right quick. Some of you in a contract right now. Wow. I feel emotional. Because some of you are going through some emotional things right now. You're going through some things, Earth sign. Things you've been working on. Sap and charcoal. See, I don't make that shit up. Look at that crown. You gotta go to the top. You got the higher power way right there. Use your freaking intuition here. You got to meditate. You got to pull that energy up. It's in the head space. The thinking, the conscious mind. When we don't allow our conscious mind to work because we're spiritually dead or we're not using our mind because of circumstances, we feel closed off. This is why we feel closed off here. You know, we got to use our minds and put this stuff together. So use that higher mind, your higher self. I don't know. I gotta pull 2 more cards up, but solution. Wow, guys, don't give up. Earth signs, don't give up. Something good is coming. I just feel like earth signs, don't give up. Ooh, something good is coming. You worth something. Hey, whatever you working on, you believe it. It's gonna come to pass. You gotta believe it. Only you can believe it and only you can change it. But you gotta go within to pull that thing up. You go within to the root and see what is the problem. Or see what you have to do to make it. Door to spirit. Girl, I don't make this up. Seek above. Y'all, this is so good. Use the crown. It's in the conscious mind. Everybody talk about the conscious mind, going in there, think about your head, all that meditate. Forget you. Because if I don't use my mind, I'm nothing. I'm going to stay in this mess I'm in. Seek higher mind. Use your intuition to bring this stuff to friction. I got to stop the video again. Earth signs,